Nope.
I have crippling depression.
What is that? What is that? Blizzard, what is that? This is either a greatest day for all the ferals, or kind of like everybody's scratching their head thinking, are ferals OP? I mean, we can take a look at this chart and see where the ferals are getting a rise and where mages are really starting to tag along. But are they actually OP? So let's take a long, unnecessarily long, I very much need the ads on this video, long ass video to find out if ferals really are OP. I think ferals is one of those classes that probably lost the most amount of like really cool abilities and really cool mechanics when it comes to over expansion development. Like from Cataclysm through Mop into Warlords into Legion, it's almost like feral did like a devolve instead of like evolve in terms of its playstyle and class. In Legion it was basically a bleed kitty. Like you just bleed people up and that's it. And then it's like, do we make them strong and where bleeds are really powerful and ferals are just OP? Do we nerf them to the ground where they have to basically fight tooth and nail literally just to get some damage out? Where do we put them? And when it took away the fact that they can clone, like insta-cast clone, you could have feral with low damage, but insta-cast clone could put you in so many PvP situations like 2s arenas and 3s arenas where it make you viable. I mean, you could have your in-cap effect, for example, you could have your clone, and then there's your stun, and then there's your roots, and then you had all these other dots that you would put up. So it's not like you had either a really big burst, you had kind of this consistent damage, but you kind of have to pick who you want a consistent damage onto because you don't have infinite energy. And then the more you strip away from this class, the harder it becomes to balance it. So the way ferals are on 7.3, I think is a good change, because instead of having this class that just simply doesn't have a lot of abilities to play, for him to be weak like a pool noodle is just the worst feeling ever. So I'd rather have these guys be really strong. Yeah, it sucks for me playing Subtlety and Assassination, because once a feral opens up on me out of nowhere, I'm basically dead. But I'd rather have a lot more people being able to play a class than people just simply not being able to. Like, imagine if they basically just made Outlaw so shitty without any utilities. They took away Tricks of Trade tomorrow, and then I have no damage. I would at least want some reparation. I'd say, please give me some damage. So I don't want to take away damage from feral, but does the damage alone make him OP? I don't think it's the damage that makes him OP, it's just the fact that Blizzard decided to strip him off of cool mechanics. They could be difficult to play, but since they decided to take away Cyclone and anything that takes even just an inch of skill, or what is it, an inch in for you players? Inches to centimeters. Yes, I need every single dollar that I can get. That's what this video is going to be. And it's 2.54 centimeters. Blizzard, you took away every ability that gave people even 2.54 centimeters of skill. And this is what you get. You lay in your own bed now. But when you take a look at feral, they're not really that, I guess, I mean, there's kind of a big Achilles heel with the fact that, oh yeah, if you catch them out of cat form and they don't have a trinket and you stun them, they're dead. Like a lot of other classes in the game. I wish there was a lot more cool mechanics, right? Okay, if you catch them when they have no energy, or you catch them out of bear form, or if you catch them without trinket, or if you catch them without this CD and this CD, that'd be a lot more fun to play, because there's a lot more things to look out for. But here, as long as they don't have a 2-minute cooldown, if you can force that out of them, if they, let's say, are a dummy, and they decide to trinket a sap or something, because there are some people out there that will trinket a sap, then they're dead. It's kind of a big Achilles heel. So it's really a question of, can you pre-wall things? And if you're somebody who plays Rogue, yes, if you're used to pre-fainting, you can pre-wall things. So as somebody who plays a Rogue, to play a feral is just, basically you play an Assassination Rogue. You could literally take away the cat form or the bear form, whatever the hell form you're in, as you're swapping back and forth, and just go and get yourself a human model and apply abilities as if you're Assassination Rogue, because it's vice versa. It works back and forth. You could literally reverse engineer it into a Subtlety Rogue and play as if you have a Subtlety, but instead of having Crimson Vow, you just have like a random insta-cast heal. So I think in the right hands of somebody who played feral from before, somebody who's like mechanically really good at feral, yes, they will be really good at the class and they'll do a lot of damage and they'll be able to capitalize a lot on it. As somebody who had any experience on Rogue with pre-feints and applying dots and energy management and common point management and maximizing your defensiveness and utilizing mobility to your advantage in terms of defensive play or offensive play, then I feel like you'll have a lot easier time picking up Feral and making it look OP. But is Feral OP? It hits hard, and it has decent defensives, and it has, I guess, okay CC, and it's in a really good spot. It just ended up in a really good spot. It were also good Ferals when Ferals wasn't that great and it wasn't in a great spot. Did that stop a lot of people from playing Feral? Not really. So I think the Feral is like a, I don't even know, like a 7 out of 5, 7 out of, what am I talking about? 7 out of 10, kind of 8. I actually would give them an 8 out of 10. They're pretty fucking cool. They're pretty good to play. They feel great. They do a lot of damage. They have pretty cool defensives. But it wouldn't be a complete 9. Like if there were 9, then you wouldn't have to go into bear form and swap out. You wouldn't have to be pre-walling abilities. You wouldn't have to be a little bit smarter with your bleeds and energy regen, and that would make them OP. But they're an 8. They're a solid class with some drawbacks. Like as a rogue, if I know what I'm doing and I feel like using my brain for the day, and the Feral, let's say, doesn't have a paladin to bop him, then I think I'm okay as a rogue. But to each is their own. What do you guys think? Do you think Ferals are OP and they're just like way too strong in the game, or what? I'm currently having fun with my Feral. I had a lot of fun on stream kind of a while ago. Oh yeah, I was bullshitting about this video being long. Subscribe and follow the channel. Like me on Facebook. Follow my Twitter. Like this video, please. Please help me out here, fam. Also, be sure to join our Discord group right in the description down below. And if you have subscribed, please know that YouTube likes to fuck content creators like myself, lazy piece of shit that I am playing a video game for 12 hours a day plus. Then please go hit that notification button. Now, I stream regularly on YouTube. I put out 2 videos a day, but some people report that they haven't seen my cancerous 2 videos a day. So please, to make sure you get all of your Dal cancer for the day, be sure to hit the notification button right here. I'll see you guys in the next one.